blow up? Like, what if you started to do you've done free work, but now your channel has grown, like your stats have grown. Like, how do you transition into starting to ask for money? How do you show companies like, hey, like, yeah, I've done this for free when I was a smaller streamer, but now, I've my numbers have changed. Like, I need to get paid for this now. Like, is that feasible? Do companies like understand that, or like is it still like they're just like
I'm
whatever?
super interested in the psychological side of it because we're all gonna have that imposter syndrome. Is like, oh, I don't want to look like I'm like all Hollywood and stuff now, right? Is like, I'm big shot asking for money. Yes, you have a
Hmm.
different worth, a different value in a certain sphere.
How do you go about that?
Absolutely. So I would go about that a couple of different ways. The first one is to just prepare yourself to have some hard conversations with folks. Because if you are
Sure.
trying to transition from doing some of this stuff that you in the past maybe would have done for free, and you want to start being paid for it, people are going to say no to you a lot. Um, this is something that before I worked with OPG, I worked in sales outside of the game industry. But you just get told no a lot, and that's okay. It's okay to be told no. It might hurt your feelings for a second or something like that, but it's the reality in its business, and it sounds
Get
tough, but
comfortable
you
with
just got to
no.
get over it.
Get comfortable with no.
The other part is to look at the good things about yourself and about your content in your channels that you've built, and find out a way to present that in a nice way. Um, at OPG, we make what we call fact sheets for our clients, and we include those in proposals, both for like large campaigns that involve multiple broadcasters, as well as for just one-off projects and stuff like that. And what that includes is it'll have a picture of the art of our client, preferably like a nice headshot or something like that, and a short bio, a paragraph that this person can read in a matter of a few seconds and get a gist of, if I've never met this person or watched their broadcast before, this is what I can expect from them in their community. As well as things like your follower counts. Use the data that Twitch gives you and other, Twitter analytics give you, YouTube analytics. All of these tools are at your disposal in those respective platforms' dashboards. Find those stats and dress them up nicely on on some sort of document that you can send to a company when you're interested in working with them, and say, hey, look, this is what I can offer. Because if many of the unpaid relationships, unpaid opportunities are very very open-ended. It's not a specific like stream this game for 2 hours, do a social media post along with it, post a video to YouTube, something like that. They're usually not nearly as defined as that. But when you say this is what I can do for this amount of time, if you're giving a price to somebody, they want to know exactly what they're getting out of it.
Oh
So
yeah.
make sure that you can present that in a way that that backs up your point and justifies what you're asking for.
That makes a lot of sense. You can't go, give me money. Can't you see my value? And they're like, show me your value. And you're like, isn't it
Exactly.
obvious? That's not a way to operate as a business.